I made this forge to address a few problems I'm facing, one of which is a lack of space in my shop. So the unique thing about this forge is that it comes apart into three main sections that are very easy to store. Instead of having an entire table like this, which, you know, this thing is, I believe it's 36 by 30, so, you know, you're taking up 12 square feet of space. My shop is 350, and I don't always use the coke forge, so I can't justify always taking up so much space with it. So what I'll do now is take this thing apart and put it back together, just to demonstrate how easy it is. Now the fire pot here is one of the important things I'd like to discuss. I designed this fire pot here in such a way that it can easily drop in to the table without having to bolt in the air assembly, which is really, if you're only doing it once, it doesn't matter, and if you're taking apart maybe once every 3 years or never taking apart, it doesn't matter. But if you're doing it often, then it's a real pain trying to, you know, maneuver maybe 15 pounds of steel on the bottom to the top and get bolts in, and it was never something I enjoyed doing. So what I did here was I welded this to one section. I welded this as one piece. The problem with doing that normally is that you don't have room for a clinker breaker, or, you know, the handle is not going to be able to fit in if you want to put the fire pot in. So what I've done is I made a removable clinker breaker here. And yes, I make all my forges with clinker breakers because, I don't know, some people like air gates, but I just don't like using them while I'm working or for cleaning the fire out after, because you have to get in there scooping things, and it's just, it's not fun at all. So what I have here is the handle, which has two nuts welded together and welded to the end. And there's just a T welded to the end where I can put my hand to easily just to hold the clinker breaker and stop it from rotating. And then I just screw the handle in. However much I want to. And this here is just a lock nut. And this tightens up against the handle and keeps it from rotating loose. So that's done once the fire pot's already installed. And I'll show you guys just how simple that is as well. Actually, that nut can remain there. It's no problem at all. Here is the rotating ash dump. I also welded in 2 pieces of flat bar to the side here. That's just to stop the whatever junk is there from spilling out over, just to direct it where it needs to go. It's just a little something to make my life a little easier. Now it doesn't open all the way because the this brace here, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. It opens up like 2 inches there, so that's enough to get everything that might be there out of there. So the one thing that's missing here is an air gate. The air gate would need to be installed here to the side with the handle already welded on or bolted on. Just one that comes out onto the side of the forge where you can easily use it. I used to make my own air gates, but this was like $15, and for that price I really don't want to play around. And of course over here you would need a one of those 4-inch ducts on one end, and on the other end a one of those duct connectors with the 2 hose clamps. But overall, this is a very simple thing, and I think it's the best portable forge design I've yet seen. By far the simplest to set up and take apart. So I suppose that's all I wanted to show you guys. If you found the video useful, let me know in the comments what particular design feature you liked. Post your own video on YouTube and let me know in the comments. I'd love to see it. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck.